Let's say you're running through the dark zone, right? And you see a group of agents up in a hiding spot. They're all rogue, and you thought it would be good to try to kill them. You know, everything's going fine, they're not really fighting back, and then all of a sudden this happens. Why is this still in the game? This has been a problem since 1.2, since this build was introduced. And going into 1.3, it still exists. And even after they give a buff to the damage build players, it's still the biggest problem in the game. I just played all day today and I did not kill a single Tanktition. And that's not because I have a bad build. That's just simply because they're too goddamn strong. And before I get into this, I just want to let you know that The Division is my favorite game of 2016 so far. I am in love with this game, and I hate to see shit like this happen because it is ruining my favorite game of the year so far. The only thing that this game has done that I've disagreed with is introducing this build and then keeping it in the game after they realize how strong it actually is. And they've taken steps to try to nerf this build, and I respect that so much that they are working to fix this, but it's to the point where all these little tiny adjustments are not going to fix this broken build. And two of them were just simply bugs that were ruining the game for everyone. The Rehabilitated on masks that give you health regeneration regardless of whatever the fuck you're doing. They also got rid of Combat Medic, which instantly healed you to full health. I use both of those, and I'm glad that they're gone because this all contributed to the Tanktition problem. The only thing that they have done to help damage build players is adding this 20% base bullet damage in the dark zone against players. When I heard this, I was so happy because I thought this is the end of Tanktitions. This is the end of all the bullshit that has killed me in the dark zone for months now, and it is not. I played all day today with this 20% buff that I didn't even know I had until a player told me about it. I did not feel like I was doing any more damage to these players than I have been for the past 2 months because they're so damn strong. You cannot put them down by yourself. I'm going to put this into perspective if you don't understand what I am trying to say. A player that is running 500,000 toughness with 75% armor mitigation, it takes at least 100 bullets to take this player down, and he has so much skill power that it is making his first aid have a 17-second cooldown. So you have 20 seconds or less to take this player down before he instantly heals himself to full, keeps himself invincible with that heal for an additional 5 seconds, and then you have to start all over again, putting your 100 bullets into this player while he's rolling around, going in and out of cover, jumping over things. You can't hit him, and you need to land at least 100 bullets on these players to take them down. In 20 seconds, that is not likely. And as much as I don't agree with that, I understand why it's in the game, because there's so much freedom in this game to build however the hell you want, and you can really make anything effective in this game. If you want to run around with really powerful skills, but not even have to use your gun that much, that's okay. That is the freedom of this game that it gives you. That is what I love about The Division. I understand that. But what I don't understand is why is this playstyle rewarded with the ability to one-shot any agent in the game? And obviously that's a bit of an exaggeration because the final measure set exists in the game, giving you that 50% exotic damage resilience, which is nice, but I don't think that's right to have every build in the game revolve around final measure simply because of a broken aspect in the game. That's not right. I would love to build 4 Sentry, 2 Hunter's Faith for a nice sniper build, but I can't do that because I need this 2-piece final measure. I would love to build 3-piece Firecrest, 2-piece Blind, and a Reckless chest piece, but I can't do that because I need this final measure to stay alive. My build has to revolve around a broken aspect of the game to stay in the meta and be able to compete. And another problem that contributes to this is the fact that it's so hard to aim on console. I am a console player. I don't play on PC. I know this is not as much of a problem on PC, but for consoles, it's such a large problem because it's so much harder to aim on console, meaning landing that 100 shots required to take these people down is almost next to impossible when they're jumping and rolling around. And this is not the Division's fault for us not having the freedom that a mouse and keyboard does. We're not able to snap to a target like mouse and keyboard can. And that's not the Division's fault, but that is adding to the problem. Landing this 100 shots required to take this person down is almost next to impossible when they're moving like they do. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record this at the time. I didn't think to record it, but a few days ago, I had this entire server trying to take down one sticky bomb manhunt. No one could take him down because he was rolling in and out of that 17-second timer heal that he has. It's going to instantly heal him to full health and keep him invincible for as long as he keeps running through it. A good 10 minutes have passed and no one has put him down, and I luckily got 2 criticals with my sniper build and put him down in 2 bullets. The amount of times that I had to die to his sticky bomb to get those 2 very lucky criticals to the head is ridiculous. I don't think any player should have to go through that. And another reason that this build is so toxic to the game, and this is something that you can't fix, you can't patch, but it's the fact that these players develop such a massive ego and the thought process, I am better than everyone I encounter. Even though PvP in this game is unfair, it will never be fair, but they interpret it as fair and that they are better than everybody. And me being a very competitive player, this is a problem to me because I don't like it when people claim that they're better than me when they are using something very cheap like this. And I'm not claiming that I'm better than anyone. I know I'm not better than everyone I run into. You can't be better than someone in the Division. Sure, you can have better accuracy and better aim, but everyone's going to have different gear, and there's going to be so many variables going into gunfights. You can't claim that you're better than someone at the game because you killed them. Which is what these Tanktitions are doing, and me being such a competitive player, it's turning me off of this community that I don't want to be a part of this community anymore. I'm ready to take another break from this game, just like I did when the Tanktitions Authority was introduced. And I support this game so much. Every time they ask for feedback, I give honest feedback with them. I try to stay as positive as I possibly can, and for the most part I am. I tell them that their incursion was great and I had so much fun playing it, and that the rewards that I got compensated for my effort. I support this game as much as I can. I defend the game when someone is bad-mouthing it, and I all around love this game, and I would hate to have to stop playing it because I can't take these damn tanks anymore. I understand I'm a small channel. I understand my voice is probably not going to get heard. But I've seen so many videos on YouTube, and there's not been a single one that has addressed this problem properly. I'm not going to give my opinion on how they should nerf it, because I know they are more than capable of doing that on their own. They developed a really great game, and I know that they can make it even better. I'm just saying that this build needs to be less effective. It is ruining your game, and I don't want to have to stop playing. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out, everybody.